And I am super excited to have a award-winning author in the building. She doubles up in so many other things, which we might just touch into. But Mudoni, welcome to the show.
Thank you so much.
You look gorgeous.
Thank you, girl.
And that hair.
Thank you.
And I see you got the memo. The orange has to fly.
Yeah, orange is the color for today.
Yes. How have you been? It's been a while since you were on Full Circle.
Yeah, I've been great. I've been doing some things here and there.
I can see your social media is lit.
Really?
Yes, it is.
Oh my God. Follow me on
Yes,
social media. Mikali has said we are lit.
And congratulations on your awards.
Thank you so much. I'm very humbled.
Yeah. Tunazionyesha huku, there's one here.
Yeah.
And there's another one right here. Maybe you can tell us a bit more about them before we get into that. Like what was this? What was happening here?
So when I wrote my second book, I have 3 books.
Yes.
When I wrote my second book, I was given that by Passion Bees Academy. It's owned by James Karundu. He is, wow, he's my mentor. He's the one who inspired me to write the first book. And he's been behind mentoring so many authors in this country. Actually, I saw him on TV, then I started writing. So yeah, so that's basically an author recognition award for impacting more. And then this one is from, you can tell us.
Yes, clearly this is from Beak. Tunaijua kuandika, tulikuwa tunaandika, tunatumia hii kalamu sana.
Yes, so that is Beak Africa, and you can just read below there what
it says. In recognition of your use of the written word to positively influence the lives of others in Kenya and around the world.
Yeah, so that's a global award right there.
Yes.
I'm very humble to say that. Then there's something else inside that they gave me.
Yes.
That is a limited edition Big Pen. Unajua ise ile big tulikuwa tunatumia.
Isi ile tunajua?
That one is a limited edition. I got gold and silver. I was so honored. I was so humbled. I gave gold to my dad because he's my life mentor, and he's inspired me a lot to write and to do business.
Yes. And
yeah, they gave us 70 authors on their 70th anniversary.
Wow.
So I was one of them.
This is huge. This is huge. You have 3 books out.
Yeah, 3 books.
3 books out. We start with the very first one.
Yeah. That's the very first one, the small one, the baby book.
And you were very bold to just get into this one because it's not one of those common books that are out there.
No, no. It's an inspirational book, yes, but it touches on my life story. And I don't know if people know that authors, a lot of us write in a very low point in our lives.
Yes.
And at that point, I was feeling like my life is not moving forward. There's nothing happening. But instead of giving up, I decided, no, I'm going to do something that is going to take me to the next level. I didn't have any finances. I didn't know how to write a book, but I knew that it's something that I had to do. So I knew there is someone who knows how to write a book. What do? I just approach them and they guide me. And the book came out. That's it.
You would have done everything or anything else, but then you decided how to get out of this place of being stuck is by writing a book.
Yeah.
Why a book?
Because when we speak about our vulnerability and low points, it empowers not only us but other people. And in the process of empowering other people, you find that you're uplifting yourself. Because there's a thing about being at the bottom.
Yeah.
If you're right here, Mwikali, you can't go lower.
The only way to go is up.
The only way to go is up.
That's
so
true.
That's the choice that you should take.
Yeah.
And you should choose the action that will enable you to do that. And for me, I chose a book because I had been writing all through high school, just small disorganized notes, you know?
Yes.
And the process of writing a book is a whole nother story, which is what I'm helping people to do right now, self-publish and ghostwrite their books. I've reached that level whereby I can be able to help someone to come out with their story, because that's what it is about. It's basically your story
that you want told.
Yeah.
And if you want somebody to help you, then you stepping into that space right now to just help them write that. So after writing this book and putting it out into the world, and you're sharing your lowest, and that is where you're at. Did it help you get out of it?
Oh wow, it really did. First of all, seeing people appreciate the quality of the work that I've done and being able to inspire other people, it lifted my spirits so high, because I saw that there's a power in me. You being low is part of life, by the way. We are not always happy and, you know, doing well.
Yes.
But a lot of us, you know, sink into depression because we take the choice of going the other direction. Yeah. But if you take this other direction of positivity and inspiring people, then you find that you're also empowered in yourself, that you can do something. Can you imagine, Mikali, you're in a very low point, and then you do something that is very powerful, that is also impacting other people. Obviously, it will transform you.
Definitely.
It will change you. And through this book, I got to define who I am. Yes. Because I usually say I am a story, I am an experience, and I am a brand.
Yes.
And I wake up in the morning and I tell myself that, and I want to help other people tell their stories. I'm an experience. You sit with me and you'll be able to laugh. We can laugh at our problems. Why not? And I am a brand because now I am able to be recognized. But if I don't believe I'm a brand, who will recognize me?
Nobody will.
Yeah,
it
if I don't believe it.
You.
Yes.
So chapter 4 of this one, passenger driver. And starts with a quote here: if you ever smile, people will always wonder if you never smile, people will always wonder if you can. Everybody is somebody because even nobody has a body in it.
Yeah. Can you imagine reading those things in the morning? Because it's just food for thought. And this is a book that you read one day at a time. You don't read and
the whole of it.
Yeah, one day at a time, one quote, and you think about it. Mikali, if I was here and I was not smiling, or if you've never seen me smile.
I don't think I would have a vision of how it would look if you smiled.
You know?
And the first time you smile, I'd just be like, is she okay?
Yeah, and it would be so weird. So I put that out to be something for a person to think about in their low point. Think about smiling. Think about, you know, being somebody, even if you're in a low point.
You might be a driver, but you're still a passenger, and you will be a pedestrian at some point. You are only a driver for some time. You will become a pedestrian when you park your car at a public parking lot, some distance away, and walk to your office. Unless you are a VIP who gets dropped at the door by the driver, then anything can happen to you. You can be knocked by a car. Rude motorists can splatter your white linen attire with the muddy water in the potholes. You can be denied right of way at a zebra crossing. Like, you have put out all the things that would actually make your day not be a good day.
Exactly. And there I was just thinking about the person who splashed water on my outfit. Can you imagine if I'm dressed like this, I'm colorful?
Yes.
And then someone just decides to spoil your day, and probably you're not even having such a good day. Yes. You have to keep it positive. You have to. And we also have to keep it humble. Watu wa magari makubwa, please stop splashing water on people.
So this is out. And then we had your second book, which the second book now, guys, it comes like this. Watch an editor here and gives us to experience. So the second book is called The Crystal Ball Fell. This is the book. Okay, well, hold up. So let me just show you what it looks like inside. So we have a couple of things before you see the book. So we have that. What is this?
This is just a blank note in case someone decides to buy this as a gift for someone.
Yes. Oh, so you put a note.
Yeah, they can write on the custom card.
Okay. And we have wristband.
I always walk around with mine.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, and that one we can suv Mwikali.
Amen. That's just like that.
She was waiting
guys.
for that.
Just like that.
I always walk around with mine, and
yes. There you go. There you go. And then, so when I buy the book, I get all of this.
You actually, it's a package. It's a priced package because it's custom.
Yes.
And I find some people, they want, you know, I have a gifting enterprise, right?
Yes.
They want some other stuff added inside, so you can custom it according to the way that they desire.
Okay. So, hey, the crystal ball fell.
Yeah, so it's branded, then the book comes there. That's a book stand.
Okay, so we'll get to the book, guys. We'll get to the book.
That is the bookmark. You know, the starring.
You are so extra, Mudoni, and I love it.
I have to be extra in this
bookmark.
Nairobi. That's a bookmark.
As the crystal ball continues to fall, may you continue to rise.
Yeah.
That's your bookmark.
And my autograph.
Right here.
Yeah.
Oh, this is it?
Yeah.
Oh, wow. I like it.
Thank you.
Great. And then we have The crystal ball itself.
Yeah, that's a representation. Actually, before this package, the limited edition ones had an actual crystal ball. I got them from Egypt.
Yes.
And it had cracked to represent the story that you can fall, but you don't completely break.
Oh my God.
Unfortunately, I don't have that now. They were limited edition. They were finished.
They were finished. So
but this serves the purpose as
yes,
well.
Yes, it does. Yes, it does. And then now, guys, eventually, hakuna kitu nimesahau.
No.
We have the book. The crystal ball fell. So this goes right here. There. So it's not
and
just...
the bookmark goes in front right
here.
There. No, in
Where?
the slot.
Oh,
the slot?
Here.
Yes. Yeah.
Wait, Mudoni, who are you?
So I wanted to give people, as I've said, I am a brand and I'm a story, I'm experience. I wanted to give people an experience through my story so that they remember my brand. So you put that on your office desk
and you're good
or
to go.
In your house and you're able to remember me the whole time. I'm all up in your face.
You know, I don't even think we have enough time to just get into this book right now. So we're going to take a very short commercial break, very, very short. We will be right back with Mudoni. If you have any questions whatsoever, if you've been struggling to find out how you can, pen down your story, pen down your book, where to publish it, if you have any questions whatsoever, 111-444-111, that is our SMS line. Mudoni will be here to answer all of that. When we come back, we'll delve into the crystal ball. Welcome back to Full Circle with Rikalu. Very good morning to you. We're still on Book Circle and we have Mudoni Kirumba in the building, and we are talking about this particular book right now, The Crystal Ball Fell. And just before you tell us a lot about it, at the back here it says, do you believe guardian angels exist? And this actually, I think we have a wing here, guardian angel kwa e-bookmark. So yeah, Mudoni, you think about everything. So this is the story of a guardian angel sent forth to Earth for a mission. It will warm your heart, but might also make you cry if you connect directly with the emotions of the specific story. So this is fiction.
Yeah, this is fiction.
From telling us your vulnerabilities, your stories, and your lowest to fiction.
Yeah, but talking about 3 societal issues.
Yes.
In the book, emotional abuse, betrayal, and family feud. So in some sense, I'm still talking about my insecurities, but in form of a story. I've told you everything about me is a story. How I dress, whoever I'm speaking to, a story. So I wanted to talk about those 3 issues because I felt that society, we need to talk about things, and books challenge our minds.
Yeah.
I usually say everything starts and ends in the mind. Yeah. So if we want to talk about something, if you want to change something, we have to start with the mind.
That is so true.
Let me ask you, Mikali, although I'm not the interviewer.
It's like I'm scared now.
Betrayal. Have you ever undergone betrayal?
Yes, I have.
We all have.
Yes.
If you haven't, it's coming. Our friends betray us. We hear a lot of stories, family betraying each other. So I wanted to just pass the story, but not to just pass it on, but to continue the conversation with the book. Okay. And that's what we are doing right now on other platforms. Let me say that.
You're talking about, you talk about the 3 main affairs. So you talk about emotional abuse, betrayal, and family feud. Was this coming from a personal space, a personal, see the way you're smiling at me. Was it personal for you?
I write a lot about my stories, but with this book, I'm also writing about other people's stories.
Okay.
But betrayal is mine. In fact, it's the exact story.
What happened?
You know, I'm an entrepreneur.
Yes, you are.
And then you partner with someone.
Aha.
And they're your friend. So they don't actually stab you at the back. They stab you at the front.
Oh, my God.
You're looking at someone stabbing you at the front. So we had partnered, and then she messed me up in business. She went away with all the money. And, you know, when I started business when I'm very young, 19. And at that point, you're very naive. Yeah. You think, oh, this is my friend. She's looking out for me. And I had supported her so much, but she decided to stab me in the back.
The front.
Sorry. It was very painful. So I decided to write the story, not only to inspire people, but also to warn them.
Yeah.
Like, be careful when you're doing business, who you're doing it with, because you can really be messed. And she messed me up when I was in campus. So if campus, even if you're stolen for 20K, that's like 400K.
20K is a lot.
And then, you know, at that point, I've seen you people talking about finance. You're not also good at finance.
Yes.
So, yeah, that's what happened.
When we go through the story that is in here, the story that you've shared with us, how do you go about developing the different characters in it?
Oh, wow. That one is an exciting journey.
Okay.
There are various ways you can develop a character. You can look at your friend, Mwikali, and decide she's a character in your book. And Mwikali, I promise you, when you read the book...
Warn me before you do it.
When you read the book, you won't notice it's you. You will not. You will read Mwikali, but I'll have to add salt and sugar. Then you look at like how the character dresses. Mwikali dresses colorful. Mwikali smiles and all that. It's a very amazing journey in creating a character. You talk about, now you use a lot of adjectives and writing styles. Her hair, what she does every day. Then you make her fit into the activity that you want her to bring out. For example, there's a character there who likes a lot of money. So this person, what will they do? They'll be clubbing, they'll be wasting money, they'll be abusing people. So I'm just forming a character. Tell me you don't know someone like that. I've been written about that. Then when someone is written like, wait, this sounds like that guy, I know. And that's what you're trying to do, trying to let someone relate to that character. Then these characters are just vibrant and they're beautiful and they're always smiling.
Yes.
And you can use that character to show a weak point in terms of people will take advantage of that character. Then you get the readers relating to that.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay. So you put bits and pieces of, you have to see them in your head. Do you think that's the reason why sometimes when you read a book and then you get to watch a movie, you're like, no, hakuwa anakaa hivyo kwa kichwa yangu? Because you gave me the liberty to have that picture in my head.
Yeah. And actually with, you know, you write, then you work with an editor who helps you form the character once again. It's a long process forming a character. Okay. You can say blonde hair, then the writer says, you're writing about characters maybe in Zambia, and there's no one with blonde hair. That you also have to, you have to base it with research. Okay. So and editors also say, you don't tell the story to the reader, you show. You're supposed to see. So you're when I'm writing about Mwikali, we're supposed to see her. Yes. Does she smile? How are her eyes? How does she speak? How does she walk? How does she relate to people? By the time the reader is reading that, they're supposed to be able to completely visualize that character. Yeah, and it's a journey forming that. Yes, that's why we say there's a process to writing, and don't just think when someone has written or won an award, they recognize that process. And it's not a simple one, but it's a very beautiful and exciting one, I will say that. Great. I was just thinking about this during break. You can't put this in your shelf. This can't fit. Like, it has to stand alone. It just has to. You can put it above the shelf. Yeah, exactly. You know what I mean? Like, it won't fit in. It just has to, you know. But, okay. Third book. Yeah. This is the starter workbook. And it feels like every book you've written has a personal touch to you and your personal life, because you're an entrepreneur, you do so many things, and like you said, you started at a very, very young age at 19, so you would know what startups involve and what they need. Tell us about this one. Now, the thing about me is, you can see I'm writing inspirational fiction, and this is like a practical workbook. I can write anything. Some people cannot write fiction. Some people cannot write inspiration, and some people cannot write that. For me, it's my talent. I can write anything. That's why I'm really good at ghostwriting, something that I've started right now. I've realized I can train someone to write anything. So this, if you read all... It's a gift. Superpower. It's a superpower. It's and one that gives me a lot of imposter syndrome, I've told you, because I'm like, I'm really doing this. It's amazing. And... okay, what spans through all my books is entrepreneurship. Okay. All my books, even if you read the fiction one, you'll see someone there doing business. Anyway, the betrayal part. But it comes out in a story, and the angel is the starring, just trying to make it interesting. This book comes a lot about doing, I'm an entrepreneur, Mwikali, you know. I'm a fashion designer, I own a gift shop. You can see all the color on me today. And we reached a point with our business partner. This is co-authored. Her name is Eva Kungu. You can see her name there. Yes. And I decided that it's time to teach people how to do business, because entrepreneurship can actually save our nation. There's a lot of unemployment. 70% of Kenyans are youth. Even across Africa is 70%. Young people who are sitting down and they don't have anything to do. I would like to encourage people to write. And that book is basically about doing business. It stems from something called the business model canvas. Okay. Of course, you know, I have a master's degree in business. Yes. I'm not flossing. I'm just saying that.
This is where we do not hold back, Mudoni. We don't hold back here.
Okay, I have a double concentration master's degree.
Okay.
Yes, you said I floss.
Floss away.
Anyway, so that's what has given me the authority to write that. I met Eva in our entrepreneurship class at USIU, and we decided that let's teach people how to do business. So this one is a practical book. You fill in some of your business needs.
Yes. Like
there's finances, there's resources. I mean, starting a young business is just all confusing. So where do you start from? If I ask someone today, a young person, like when I was starting, I struggled a lot. I had a lot of support from family, but many a times I would find maybe I'm just spending my money, or I'm not, I don't know what I'm doing. You know, you're just all over the place.
Yes.
So this gives you a guideline. You want to start a business, or you want to transition from working to starting a business.
Okay.
You buy this book and it's able to give you guidelines. So what do I do
this I do by myself, or do I do it with you?
If you do it with me, there's another consultancy fee attached to it. But it's pretty simple. You can do it yourself. And it's only 500 bob. You buy it and you're able to start your business. Because I can tell you confidently right now that a lot of young people are not starting their business because they're just afraid and because they don't know. This is a solution.
Let me just go through some of the questions. It's very, very easy. This is what it looks like. I don't know if you guys have seen it. So the first question is, who are you? Describe yourself in the most authentic way in 3 sentences. Be as honest as you can. You can easily do that.
Yeah.
And I think this gives you also the privacy of being able to be brutally honest with yourself. Si zile vitu unasemanga huku kwa TV, ni zile vitu wewe unajua. When you are alone in that little mahali uko, then you can write your truths in here.
Yeah.
And why do you want to start a business? Give 3 reasons.
Yeah. Why do you want to start? Honestly.
Why?
After knowing who you are, I've actually described who I am, right?
Yes.
And I started with a journey to get to where I am. I've talked about a weak point to come into where I am. Yes. And that's why we put that question there, because we realize that that's the journey. Then we go to, why do you really want to start a business? Is it because of passion? Is it because you want extra money? You know, there are reasons.
Why do you want to do that?
Yeah.
So the other question is, what are your talents and hobbies? And why I like this is because it comes in the next question. Which of your talents or hobbies can you monetize? And I think that is where we sort of like get it wrong sometimes. Where you are passionate about something, it comes naturally to you. So you feel siwezi kulipisha na kufanya indafanya tu. Si Mudoni anataka tu nimdesignie. I can do it while sleeping. Yeah. I do it without asking for pay.
Yeah.
But I can actually monetize that and make money out of it.
Yeah, you can start by designing for some people if you're learning, but you have to get to a point whereby you monetize. But even if you're monetizing, how do you do that? You see, these are the questions that someone goes through when you're starting a young business and you're just confused.
Yes.
And you just give up, but you don't have. As long as you have a structure, you don't just take a risk. I say you take a calculated risk.
Okay.
You can give an example of my books. When I was starting to write, I was not a ghostwriter at all. I could not write for another person. But I realized that my book can build me multiple streams of income. I can train, I can write, I can teach people how to do it. But it didn't start there. No. So you also have to appreciate the journey. And this book will help you understand where you are and where you can move to.
Okay, great. You also talk about skills that you need. So it might be a hobby.
Yeah.
But then that's probably not enough to put you at the place that you need to be, for you to be able to be at your best or to be at your 100. So we also need to look at how to add on to some new skills to whatever it is that you know.
Absolutely. I'll just use my books as an example again.
Why not?
I didn't know how to ghostwrite for people. But right now you tell me to write for someone a book, because it's a different experience when I'm sharing my story and when someone else is sharing their story. How do I go about that? Now for that I have to record, we have to plan meetings with the person, I have to know how to charge the person.
Yeah.
I had to build that skill. So that's what I'm saying. You have to be patient and you have to go through the journey. You have to consult people who've done it before so that you can be able to build the skill and become better in your craft.
Wow.
And now you dominate the industry.
Allah.
You dominate. You get awards and you're like, I want Nobel, I want Pulitzer, I want
everything.
Kane. Yes, it encourages you.
And what you've been doing, how long has it been, the transition from book number 1 to all the way the workbook?
I would say about 4 or 5 years.
4 or 5 years.
Yeah.
And how has the response been in terms of you being able to step in, see how people are reading, our reading culture, your book getting out there, and even us being able to open up to getting help from Mudoni now that you've already presented yourself as, I have the solution and I am here for you?
I would say the reading platforms are growing and the reading culture as well. People are reading, I would say that. I can't say there is so much support into it nationally. I would like to see more of that. But it's not a discouragement, especially for someone like me. I'm self-published. Yeah. So it means that I push myself to my greatest limits to put myself out there. I was actually surprised when I was called to the show. I was like, really? You want me at the show? It's really encouraging. And I'd like to point out this organization, Writers Guild. Yes. They're doing an amazing job in supporting authors. Because for me, I can't be organizing Writers Guild. My work is to write. My talent is to write. I cannot do everything. So Writers Guild have come in from the bookshop and partnered with Naivas. So you're able to put your books right there if you're an author. And I find that it's amazing. The platform is growing. The environment is becoming bigger, and I find that very positive.
And when it comes to, helping other people write or ghostwriting, are we open to having that happen? What would you say is the one thing that probably is holding people back from being able to step into their light when it comes to writing and getting, business done?
I would go back to everything starts and ends in the mind. Yeah. You want to write a book, there's a lot of insecurity when you want to write a book. Before I came out with the first book, I told you where I was. Yes. That's the first thing. And I would like to encourage people, just write. What are you waiting for? But you need to be taken through the process. If I'd never met my mentor and he took me through the process, I would not have a book right now. I would actually not be here talking about books. So we are coming out as authors telling you, don't walk the journey alone. Just find someone who knows how to walk with you the journey, and it will make it easier and simpler for you. And write your book. Don't think about anything else. And the book can be, and everyone has a story, so it can be an additional source of income. You don't even have to stop what you're doing. Yeah. Like one of our pronounced authors, what's his name? Ken, he's called Ken. I'm forgetting the other name. Anyway, he's a banker.
No, that one passed on.
He's a
the
Swahili. Okay, yeah. He's a banker and he also works.
Okay.
Yeah, Kinyanjui Kombani actually. Kinyanjui Kombani. And you don't have to stop what you're doing. You can write on the side. Yes. Multiple streams of income when you're an entrepreneur. For me, I do my business. I'm in fashion. I do my gift shop. Then I write. I don't write all the time. Yeah. I set time to write. So there's nothing stopping you. Right now.
You can have it all. Yeah. Where can we get these books? How much do they all go for? I think this one is, you said 500 bob. Yeah. And where do we get it?
That one, there's a website called temoafrica.com. You just log on and you're able to buy it and print it for yourself. Okay. You can also check it out on that platform on Instagram, which is a platform whereby we talk about all matters entrepreneurial. temoafrica.com. Okay. Temo Africa on Instagram. That one is at Textbook Center, actually, the Crystal Bofel. Yes. And hopefully it will be at Naivas when we partner with Writers Guild.
How much is
Amazon as well. Amazon as well. Okay.
How much is it going for?
It's 1,000. Yes. But the package is 5,000. If
you want the whole package.
If you want the whole package, yes. I find some people wanting to buy it as a gift.
Yeah, because it's so beautiful.
Yeah, it's a beautiful gift to give someone. And that one is 600. And you can call the number 0748 000 820 if you want to get that one. Okay. Social media handles, Zako. Okay. Imagine. Okay. We've done a lot. Mudoni.kirumba. And if you want to reach me on any of this, it's 0748 000 820. You can we can talk about all of that there.
Okay. How do I let you go without plugging in Zola? You look absolutely, absolutely beautiful.
Thank you so much. So Zola Freak is my company, what I do on the side, gift and fashion shop. So I've designed this outfit. Yeah, you can see it. It's colorful. Again, 0748 000 820 if you want to know about this.
Anything, your number kila kitu.
Anything if you want to reach me, anything for everything.
Thank you, Mudoni, for coming through.
Thank you for having me.
And thank you for holding other people's hands to walk this journey.
Thank you.
It is very selfless. 500 bob and I get to start my own business.
Yes.
Good job.
Thank you.
We're going to take a very short commercial break. We will be right back. This is Full Circle with Wikali.